How's it going? I know what you're thinking. How does he always manage to look homeless? Mostly pure talent, but I do try sometimes. In any case, something unbelievable is happening with Overwatch. If you have followed this game, you know for the past 10 years it's just been going downhill. But recently, not even a year ago, something absolutely magical happened. It looked like the developers of Overwatch, the people who run it, figured out this crazy concept of most people are normal and don't want politics and virtue signaling shoved down their throat. And that's how we got the current season of Overwatch, where there were men that looked like men and women that looked like women. Now I know, again, crazy stuff. No one ever thought that this would be possible, especially for a Blizzard game. And that's how we got the Anra Drama. If you do not remember what it is, it was about this champion right here because she looked too feminine, and obviously some people did not like that. Some people were very mad because this is how she was supposed to look. Disgusting and repulsive, I know. But yes, and this is obviously all just purely in the name of virtue signaling because you see, when you're an older sister of someone, you need to be ugly. That's kind of the core tenet right here. In any case, that did not happen. They introduced this, and now, a couple of months later, Overwatch responds because they said they're gonna monitor the situation, what the feedback is, what the what is, and they decided to change her once again and to this. Yes, they changed her from this to this. Obviously, the eyes are a little bit changed and the eyebrows are a little bit changed. In essence, they did not do anything except make her look angrier, which is honestly hilarious considering this just shows that these people think that maturity just means being more angry, which is kind of self-report, but whatever. In any case, I can't honestly tell if there's any other changes because I just think it's honestly the angle, and that's pretty much it. I don't think the lips have been changed. Maybe, but maybe it's just the angle. The eyes and the eyebrows definitely have been changed, a little bit more sharp. And because of that, she looks a little bit more angry. But in any case, they have not changed nearly enough for her to look like this. Which was, by the way, the advocacy of the other side. You know which side. And, well, it seems like that's going to be the future of Overwatch. Keep in mind, Overwatch with their whatever Overwatch 3 season 1 or whatever they're supposed to call it. This is when they decided, you know what, it's not going to be Overwatch 2 anymore. It's going to be Overwatch again. God, I want the refund. In any case, they decided on this season to go full normal. They appease normal players and whatnot. And as you can see, the retention is here. Overwatch is actually not doing that badly because this is the first season in literally years, almost a decade, where they are actually kind of concentrating on the fun aspect of the game, not the virtue signaling and politically correct aspects of non-gaming in games. Yes, I know. Again, all of this sounds stupid because it is, but for a Blizzard IP to do this is groundbreaking stuff. No one expected this to happen. In any case, this is what the head of Overwatch said about the situation. And I think it's pretty funny because this is a guy who literally has he, him pronouns in his bio. So let's listen to what he says.
Hi, we're nearing the end of Season 1, and we're so excited by players' response to everything that was in it, including 5 new heroes. And just last week, we teased Hero 51, who will be coming in Season 2. I wanted to take a moment to share the updated version of Onron's in-game look. We want our heroes to feel unique, but we also want their visuals to match their personality. And we feel like we didn't quite land that when Onron first released. We think she could come across older and that her original version was too innocent and playful. Onron is confident, determined, fierce, and a natural born leader, and we want her visuals in game to convey that personality. So we made some adjustments to her face. We focused on her eyes, eyebrows, and mouth, and we moved away from that baby face look and expression to something more sincere and more mature. And even something like a simple posture change can help Onron feel, well, more like Onron. We're really happy with the way these changes turned out, and also that she has a closer resemblance to her brother, Wu Yang. We have 5 more heroes coming this year, and we want all of them to feel true to who they are. Going through this process has really helped the team.
So, needless to say, most people don't really see a difference. I mean, there is obviously a difference, but you do have to look into it, and arguably the difference is obviously not better. The whole concept of, oh, if you're a born leader and blah blah blah, but obviously all women are born leaders. If you did not know, shame on you. But you know, the fact that you make her a born leader and confident by just making her more angry and constipated is hilarious in my honest opinion. But other than that, this situation is a complete fallout for the original crowd. This is some of the stuff that happened. All of this happened initially because the voice actor of Onron literally somehow single-handedly held hostage a multi-billion-dollar company because she said, "Oh, Anra needs to be more woke." And I mean, they almost capitulated to this. This voice actor led a campaign to make Onron less attractive and to challenge beauty standards. Yes, this is exactly, by the way, what she said. We watched the video. So Blizzard just made her hotter. Yes, this kind of happened, which is hilarious. Again, this is what these people wanted, or actually even worse. And then Blizzard did not comply. And now these people are commenting this, by the way. Just straight up effing lying. It's crazy. No, this is not a lie. This is absolutely 100% true. The world would genuinely be better place without these grifter incels, sidewalk boogers using up its oxygen. Screenshot because blah blah blah. No one cares. I absolutely love how the first thing they do is resort to flat out blatantly lying. These videos are still up. These videos are still up. Everything he said is exactly what she stated. And then you have the something like this with almost 60k views. That's just blatantly lying about the situation. But needless to say, it's understandable because these people are not taking it well, okay? These people are very much, in fact, not taking it well. But they kind of have to capitulate, which is the funniest part about this, because this is her. This is the voice actor of Anra. So grateful for this update. She looks so much like a stronger, older sibling we know her to be. Thank you, Team 4, and thank you, Overwatch community. Talking more in depth on this on stream tonight. See you there. Now, obviously, this is just self-promotion, but I mean, that's the game. But this is, again, this is not what they wanted. This is not what they asked. They wanted this or worse. And now, since Overwatch is not bending the knee and they understand this, they're upset. Because they know they lost. And they know that this can be a domino effect where the people running Overwatch understand that, wait a minute. If we just don't do what the crazies tell us to do, they can't really do anything about it. Who would have expected? Yes, I know. But again, this is stuff that we already knew for decades. But for anyone at Blizzard, this is like mind-shattering, groundbreaking revelation type of stuff. And in any case, this is the situation. These people are coping and seeding. And, well, Overwatch maybe is gonna be back. Because, again, they cater to normal people. Guess what? People played Overwatch. It's not necessarily a bad game. A lot of people like it, in fact. It's still very popular, obviously. And that's it. They can make Overwatch great just by appealing to normal people. Who would have expected? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye.